my job?
Yeah.
This is your big close-up.
Nice. From the top? Sure.
I am the star of the show.
Yeah, you are. Is that my job?
Go away.
Is that my job?
Clean my shoes. That's your job.
Is that my job?
Go away.
Is that my job?
Go away. I am the star of the show.
You are.
I am the star of the show.
Of course you are.
Me, the star of the show.
From the top?
Camera's rolling, baby.
From the top?
Anything you say.
From the top?
If you want to. This is your big close-up.
Well, me? I'm not an actress. I just work here.
This is your big close-up.
I'm not an actress.
This is your big close-up.
Alright.
Why did I become an actor? Have you seen me? I'm amazing. I was born to act. I was born this way. Can't you?
Interview someone else. Don't like talking to people, cameras, animals. Can't talk to myself in the mirror. Things scare me. I do like
Close-ups. Really like close-ups. Big camera lens right in there, nice and close. Sometimes the best thing with an actress is just to get them
wet. I was swimming in the Sahara Desert. I don't really know why I was swimming, and I don't really know how I got wet. Why the fuck was I in the Sahara Desert? I mean,
She stole my words. Like, why would Lady Gaga steal my words? I was on the right track. I was born this way. She was being a drag. She wasn't being a queen. It is an emotional song, though. Crying? Oh, have something in my eye. Get that camera out of my face. Get that!
scares me downstairs. I don't really like dirty air. Dirty air smells of
fish, but that's besides the point. What was going on? It was me and a couple of others. We got a little bit drunk, and I got really, lenses. I love them, and what I really love is to
try and go swimming with inflatable armbands.
Brilliant. Okay. Questions?
Yeah. How did you come up with characters?
Well, we kind of took like the stereotypes of comedy because we kind of thought we wanted to do something funny, and just worked that we used that as a basis and worked off that. So it was like the bitch/bastard, timid, away with the fairies, and
we did like some improv and just like worked with the characters that we decided on, and then they developed, and then we changed the whole concept of what we were doing because Tom basically gave us
like you saw
what he said to all of us. Then we just changed it all different.
How did you get to that structure in the end?
You said less is more, and I think we thought about that quite a lot, as in like just repeating things to build on the character and not actually having like a full-on narrative, but just like snippets of characters.
Yeah.
I think. Sorry. One of the things that came over is like it was interesting how stuff develops. Like you picked up on Riaz's handshake, and it was like we were then sort of like, what's the key thing that we think our characters would say, and what's the key things you think our character would do? Which is why we liked having them in the middle and people outside emphasising it, because then you can see how it built.
And then we thought we'd do like repetition, like that was quite strong. Like in this play, there was a lot of repetition. Like was done a lot, the noises were done a lot, and the action high in the start of the show was kept getting repeated and stuff. So kind of screwed my mind up.
Sorry. No, alright, cool. So obviously, like, it was sort of about Woy's performance and stuff. So what from like that idea? What ideas from that went into this piece? Like, so Woy's performance, how did that come to this?
For us, like we first started, we were sitting in the circle, and it was like because the question we'd already sort of answered like it's anything. So there's no human way that can be like, oh, this is performance. So like, well then, what's our favourite kind of performance? What's our strongest kind of performance? Because it was also a chance to show everyone what you're doing, your sort of niche, and how you felt that was. And we sort of sat down and we were like, actually, we're all quite funny. To sound a bit like that, we're all quite funny. We like comedy, and so it was sort of
we got characters from comedy.
Yeah, it was weird because we actually set off as like doing a play with like a twist. We were like thinking a twist. We could do like an actual plot, but.
Then we realised that was just like GCSE shit.
It was literally we had like an epiphany, and we just thought we just came up with these ideas, and it fit. I mean, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh well, my opinion.
Blow your own trumpet.
No, I loved how big the characters were, how big you made them. They were like characters you could see. I loved that although these characters were big, you each sort of displayed at moments a vulnerability. You showed a very vulnerable side to all of your characters. I know that your character is always vulnerable, but there's different levels of that. And although you come across as never vulnerable, Corin, there was a moment.
It wasn't emotional or something.
There was.
It was genuine.
There was a bit of vulnerability there, and I just want to know. Was that intentional? Did you draw that out? Was that drawn out of improvisation?
Yeah, sure.
Or did you want to highlight?
Go on. As I say, that's something that came out of the building it up and just seeing what happened. Like there was no decision made of like right now you're going to feel this and this is how it's going to happen. It was just like we had the basic framework of right, we want to do this. Also like using Riaz gave us some of that stuff. So it was like just stick to what we know, repeat it, and just see what comes out of it, and then let you guys watch what comes out of it. So the vulnerability was just something that
you got from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I don't think we did that. We did not do it intentionally, but like it just happens. Like everyone's got a vulnerable side, so like I think that just shone as it went on, and like it just happened. You know what I mean? So like although we didn't intentionally mean for that to happen, it happened. and so that's just like that's how it happens.
I guess
It
that's
happens,
nice.
it happens, it happens.
That's nice about the style you chose is that it is very ambiguous as well. It works nicely with the
Like
audience. Audience like their opinions, as we all know, don't we? So, yeah, that's cool. I love that.
Yeah, very, very good. I thought it was interesting how you went from kind of like a sort of a nonsensical, absurdist sort of structure, and then tied us back into the real world setting of where it was all from. Was that intentional?
Yeah, it was actually in the last couple of seconds.
Okay.
We were like, you know what, good. Why don't we just like give it some context?
Yeah.
And on a
was-
freeze frame.
Yeah, if that was vital that you did that, so that was really good to see.
The
Okay.
transitions were spot on as well. In a lot of pieces, the transitions were like it loses pace, it loses speed, and that's where things fall down. And like I think you nailed that as well.
Just quickly, how was the synchronisation? Because like that was always
That was-
our problem.
Yeah.
Was it alright? Was it? Because obviously we obviously got a limited time. It could have been like cleaner, but fuck
Yeah.
it.
That was our biggest feedback.
Yeah.
To
Oh,
yeah.
Come on,
Yeah.
let's get it better. But
No, it was definitely a
Very
massive
good.
improvement.
Thank you very much.